get an Olympic medal for India in doubles. The reason they chose doubles is because currently we have 10 players in the top 150. So we thought it's a good opportunity to take advantage of and help the players so that they all can get into the tour tournaments and play the ATPs and the Grand Slams, which gives us a good shot to get entry into the Olympics and give us a shot to win the medal. The Dubai pre-season was the first activity, in fact, from the double stream of India program. Rohan did a phenomenal job of bringing all the players together because it's not easy. It's always a challenge to get all the players together and come and train in one place end of the year because they're traveling the whole year and they would like to be home. So he convinced them and they all came together, and Jeff Coatsey, one of the leading coaches from South Africa, who worked with the number one player in the world. So Jeff was also there, and Jeff and me ran the camp. We had 3 physio trainers with us. So the camp helped all the players get clarity on what they need to do. And talking from the camp perspective, all the players speaking to Jeff directly and getting their doubts cleared and working on their specific details, and most of them came in with the partners. So we had a pair working together, which was wonderful. And Sani also was there. She came in few days and he played with them. So overall, it's a great first step from the program. And the second step is these string of tournaments we are doing in India now with the challengers, and I'm working with 4-5 players every week. Chennai, Bangalore, and this week Pune. And John Farrington, who has also now joined the program, he has helped Saket and Yuki past 3 weeks, including the Dubai qualifier. Definitely there will be an impact, and fortunately for us, the impact has been quite immediate. I mean, we see Saket and Yuki now doing well, and as we speak, they are in the second round of ATP 500 in Dubai, and Jivan and Balaji last week in ATP 250 they were in the semis. Arjun Kade won the Chennai Challenger. Vijay and Vijay Sundar and Anirudh Chandrasekhar were in the finals of Bangalore Challenger. So the impact, this is a bit fortunate. We can see the results early, but from the players' perspective, it's great because they have someone working with them. They have a physio and a trainer to help them. So taking it forward, definitely it's going to help because everybody is going to grow step by step, and with John Farrington joining the program and giving his inputs, we know where we are heading, and we all know we are heading in the right direction. Great, I mean, to be honest, really great, because Jeff, one of the best doubles coaches in the world. So for me to work with a double specialist coach was a new experience, certainly. And the advantage I had was I was learning from Jeff. At the same time, I know all the players from the past, and I worked with them. So I could relate to them well, and I could help Jeff also get a background of what the players are, where they come from, what their preferences are, and who play with whom, and their personalities. So it helped me a lot in understanding more about doubles play. At the same time, I could also take in all the inputs and help the players directly because I have a good rapport with them from the current crop we have now with Yuki, Saket playing together, and Balaji Jeevan already into the top 100, and they are in the 80s now, in 86 and 92 I think this week. So John coming in and giving his inputs, and he knows what it takes to take them to the number one spot. It will come down to a lot of work. Okay. So they need to put in the work because nothing is easy, and as we climb higher, it gets more challenging, and the margin is very small. So they need to work in, day in, day out, every match to ensure that that margin is kept very tight, and they are always on the winning side. Certainly, it would be good to stay with the team and not look at 1 or 2 bad results and go separate ways. Again, when we talk about this program, I think how it's going to help is because they're all part of the program. I think we'll be able to convince them to stay with the team. I think this program will add another benefit from the team. From the program will be that the players in the team in the program will have an advantage of staying in the team and not going separate ways, because the program is providing so much which they can gain from, and they can win as a team. And it is very important that they stay. I mean, even with the younger players, not looking to one or two results, be very professional about their relationship and the partnership, understand what they bring to the table, each of them, and if they think both can contribute and win as a team, they should work towards it. If there is a major difference and they feel, like for example, if two people feel both are doing well on the left backcourt and they can't play together, okay, that's a very sensible decision then to find a better partner who will play the deuce court well and both can go their ways. Otherwise, they should just stick to each other, work on the drawbacks or the areas they are struggling with, take input from the coaches, but the work has to be put in. I mean, there is no substitute for hard work and meticulous work. Again, it's again a lot of work. I mean, singles obviously is a lot more competitive and a lot more demanding. So, as a system, we need to start very early and get our players working from a very young age, expose them to the reality of tennis, which is which is in Europe or in South America or in America. And the under 14 kids should have a very clear idea of what men's or women's tennis is all about, and not live in a make-believe world of the under 14 as the world tennis. So I think they need to have reality checks at a regular basis from a very young age. And in my opinion, I think with this program coming in and when a lot of Indians doing well in doubles, it's going to bring a lot of attention to the sport. And hopefully in the near future we can get into the medals bracket in Olympics. Then the attention is obviously going to be huge, which will attract more people to tennis. And when you have such a huge volume of people coming into tennis, it will also translate into singles. And I'm sure there will be a similar program for singles in the future. Davis Cup, it should be the best team which will win us the title, because now our first challenge will be to get back into the World Group playoff. So we should look at what's the best team which will get us there, and once we get there, what's the best team which will get us into the next into the World Group. So it doesn't matter if you're young or old, whoever is able to deliver and whoever is performing has definitely the right to play for the country. Okay, the ranking has dropped, but definitely they're very good tennis players as well, and there's nobody else close to them. Manas is a good junior certainly, but he has many years before he can come to this level. So it will be too early to put him into a situation of playing for the country and helping the team get onto the playoff group.